That was quick. Oof. What we got going on? Hello everyone, Bubba News 720 here, bringing you part 101 of my playthrough live stream of Final Fantasy 14. Kinda wanted to do 7 Days to Die, but oh well. Let's do this. So we need to go to do the burn. Curse this, huh? For that boy skin map. We're gonna head to the gold saucer while I wait. I was playing around a little bit in dungeons, trying to level up Red Mage, and then also did a little bit of Eureka. But we're gonna work on storyline today. That's my main concern. Storyline. Push a bit further and I'll be able to knock out some other things. Like glam. Ho 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 ho! I like. That was very tasty. Oh. At least it was 300. Wait. Ooh, oh. Oh well. At least I got a 10,000. Sometimes you don't even get that. But I'll take it. Time to go through the burn.
Make ready, friends! We are come to the burn!
You know, I play this game a lot, mute, and I sometimes forget how good some of this music is in here. Well, not just some of it, but a lot of it. Ooh, the Dragoon's got a really good portrait. Ooh, yeah, I really like this music. I wonder if I'll level up. Oh, I forgot my stupid. Sorry, folks. I forgot my buff. I'm always in the mood to get different musics for my housing. I think I might use this as one of my music pieces if I have it. I know I don't have it on this character, but on my main. I wonder if they changed up this boss fight. Spank him. Yeah, I'm standing in stuff I shouldn't be standing in. I'm getting lazy. Eat my crits. I forgot what Hailfire does. Ah, that way, okay. And, oh, I was about to say time to eat more crits, and then you died. Oh yeah, I forgot this happened here. Love the healing power of the warrior. Oh, whoops. I think I should be okay over here. Uh-oh, I leveled. Give me that loot. I will gladly take it. Up. Antlions. A gigaworm. We're close to the last boss now. Yep. Last boss time. It's a very nostalgic boss if you played a lot of Final Fantasy. So back at the old times of Final Fantasy IV, the very first boss you had to fight was the Mist Dragon. to avoid the mist and kill the heads. We have to hurry, otherwise it's going to kill us. Oh, cut that close. You gotta be careful. Oop. My bad. Whew. I'm usually bad with that type of mechanic. Eat some crits! And now we took out the Mist Dragon. Mudsud Horn. Ooh, I already have his Andy card. Alrighty. The burn has ended. Ooh, what is that?
Between contending with bloodthirsty beasts and sand in my every conceivable place, I'm quite ready to leave this wasteland. But first things first. Do you see the crashed ship over yonder? Judging by its class, it must be the vessel that bore Master Alphinaud away.
Alagon ruins.
War Machina. It would seem they were involved in a struggle.
How are we supposed to reach over there?
There may be clues. We should split up and search the area.
I need to change my axe. I don't like the look of the Skiven gear.
There's no sign of Alphinaud, nor of Maxima and his people.
These were no ordinary soldiers. Over here! The insignia on this man's uniform identifies him as one of the Emperor's personal guard. Hand-picked soldiers, answering only to the royal family.
That would explain why all the casualties are Garlean. They were fighting their own.
You're saying the Emperor was behind all this? That Alphinaud is his prisoner?
Probably not.
Aye, we must not jump to conclusions. Besides, Alphinaud is more than capable of looking after himself, is he not?
I suggest we return to Doma to consider our options. Whatever happened here, Master Alphinaud is long gone, and any subsequent search may safely be left in the hands of the shinobi.
Where in the world are you, brother? If you die on me, I will never let you hear the end of it.
Well, that was a decidedly uneventful journey. I almost found myself hoping for a sandstorm. Joking aside, I'd say our birds would do a good brush down on a treat or two, wouldn't you? Shadows in the Empire. I had hoped to steal a moment's rest after our little outing, but it would seem duty calls. A foreign emissary arrived in my absence. Do not let us keep you then. Actually, I was wondering if you might join me. Cannot think of a guest who could fail to be impressed by the presence of the Scions. At least, none I should be happy to receive. Of course, if you think it will be useful. Thank you. Let us return to my manor then. Roja Doja. My DualSense battery is low. Nye. Lord Hien is expecting you. Yes, I know he is. He asked me to be here. Ah, Lise.
What brings you here?
Oh, Alliance business. We have a request for Doma. Well, Hien. But that can wait. They told me you were out searching for Alphinaud. Did you manage to pick up his trail?
No.
Well, if he wasn't at the crash site, he might still have escaped. We have to keep searching.
And we will. Alphinaud embarked on this journey as an emissary of Doma, and I hold myself responsible for his safe return. I will have our shinobi in the provinces search for him as a matter of urgency.
What's up, Plexus?
Alize, you'll get to admonish your brother for his recklessness yet.
Really, what? Really, that I play this game? I do play this game. I've been playing this game since 2013.
Well, someone has to do it.
I'm sure he's going to be fine. There is one thing I'm not sure about, though.
Obi-Wan Shinobi, I love it.
You said it was the Emperor's personal guard that attacked Alphinaud's airship. But the Popularis would never have been able to arrange the prisoner exchange without Varys' blessing. So why would he sabotage his own mission?
They may not have been acting on Varus's orders. The guard answer not only to him, but to his family, the Crown Prince included.
When Yotsuyu summoned Tsukuyomi, Asahi was quick to proclaim that a dormant citizen had violated the terms of our agreement, that the negotiations had failed. And it is this version of events that is now being repeated across Garlemald. To hear the tale, one would think the prisoner exchange never took place. Plainly, someone is manipulating matters from the shadows. Most likely Xenos, or whoever it is that wears his face.
Whichever Ascian you mean. We all know the nature of our adversary.
You're right.
The servants of chaos are true to their name. Their meddling has cost Doma a chance at peace. Whoever it was that loosed his personal guard, the Emperor cannot be ignorant of these developments. We must proceed on the assumption that our treaty is indeed in tatters.
Yeah, I know you're
But
talking about
come,
Lise.
Lise, you have journeyed far. Let me hear your petition.
Right. So the big news is that Alamigo has agreed to join the Eorzean Alliance. To make it official and discuss where we all go from here, the leaders of the 5 nations are planning to hold a meeting, and we were hoping you might come too.
That one character is my character, by the way, Plex. I'm on my warrior.
We've already seen what we can achieve when we work together, and the Alliance hopes to work even more closely in future. They think it's our best hope of keeping the Garleans in check, and I agree.
As do I. By coordinating our efforts in the east and west, we may be able to discourage them from committing their forces to a single front. I accept your invitation. I must, however, ask for time to attend to some pressing matters here.
I know for a fact the one with the axe is my character. The cat ears, no.
In light of recent events, the risk of Imperial reprisals is greater than ever, and I would not leave Doma unguarded. Ere I depart, I must shore up her defenses.
Understood. I'll let the Alliance know. We'll wait to hear from you before setting a date. The meeting's to be held at the Royal Palace in Alamigo, incidentally. Do you remember the way?
Well enough. Please assure my hosts that I will not keep them waiting any longer than I have to.
Consider it done. And thank you for agreeing to come. If we all put our heads together, we're sure to find the best way forward. For everyone.
All right. Yeah, that's my character. I have him dressed up as close of a facsimile of I can of Geralt for Witcher 3. My main character in the game is a female character, which you kind of had it on the nose. I play a Mikote, which is a cat girl. But this is my live stream character. My advisors and I will presently convene to discuss the matter of Doma's defenses. You're welcome to stay, of course. Had you not offered, I would have requested leave to remain. Where the Eshens are concerned, naught may be left to chance. As ever, we would benefit from your experience. Thank you for coming, Lise, even if it was on official business. I had hoped there might be time to show you the land you helped save, but I will settle for a fleeting visit if needs must. There never does seem to be enough time for anything, does there? But I did get to see a little of the Enclave. You've made excellent progress, I must say, and soon you'll have the chance to see how we're getting on too. Till then, till the meeting then. Hero, I was wondering if I might have a word with you before I go in private. Go on, my friend. I'll see Send for Hakuro and the others in the meantime. Great, I'll wait for you at the docks. I think I have an actual horse as a mount. If not, I can eventually get a horse. I have to check outside first, though. Oh yeah, I do have a horse, but it's technically a Pegasus. Unfortunately, can't fly here. I'm grounded. You can get a unicorn. I just never did the mission, I don't think. This one's a funny one. It gets even funnier when you use it to fly. When you see how it's got like a cabbage to keep it. The cabbage is used to keep the bird moving, like tantalizing. But when you use when you fly with it, you pull another fishing pole out. And that one's got a slice of cake on it to get the chocobo to fly. They got this big guy. This is Chungus's spirit animal. And I get to ride in regality. Let's see, any other good ones? I got Torgal from Final Fantasy 16. On a high, yeah, I was on a high chair. This one's funny. The claw. This is one of my personal favorites. I love that one. Yeah, right. Thanks for coming. Knowing you, you've probably guessed what I wanted to talk about. Alice. She's acting as if everything's alright, but it's clear she's barely coping. The Alice I know is overbearing, willful, and reckless, and that's fine. It's how she deals with feeling weak. She has to keep moving or she's afraid she'll fall apart. A lot like me. Thinking about people like us is that we need someone to keep an eye on us. I had Papalymo, and now I have my friends in the Resistance, and Alice has you in the Scions. Before you start, I'm not saying you're neglecting her. I'm sure you aren't, and I'm sure you won't. But since she's a good friend, and when I see her like this, I can't help worrying. So please make sure you give her all the support she needs, alright? Yeah, sure. Yeah, we'll leave it to me. Alright, Plex. I guess you're gonna go live stream. If you're gonna go do that, you can have fun. I'm still watching your stuff when I'm not streaming. You've been having some big difficulties with the screamers as of late. I'm on part 15 right now. Ah, okay. Enjoy your civilization. Hope y'all have a nice day. Well, you had like you called it a screamer party. I think it was like 2 screamers showed up, and then they started getting out of hand. Later. Thank you, hero. Goes without saying, but if there's anything I can do, you only need to ask. Well, I'd best be off. See you in Alamigo. Man, I wish I could have Pictomancer unlocked. Kind of fun to play. Ah, there you are, my friend. Everyone has assembled, so let us begin. Please be a voice cutscene.
If we are to ready ourselves for invasion, we shall need manpower, provisions, and time, all of which are in notably short supply.
Candid as ever, you giddy. And correct, I concede. Fortunately, I have an idea. 'Tis plain no single nation can stand against the might of the Empire.
Gonna join up.
And it was only with the aid of others that Dorma succeeded in winning her freedom. So, I mean to take a leaf out of our Eorzean friends' book and form an alliance of our own. In addition to those with whom we already share an understanding, I would reach out to Hingashi and Suinosato, and further afield to the myriad peoples of Nangsha and Dalmasca. I am under no illusion. Not all will answer the call. Yet disparate though we may be, we are united in our desire for freedom. If our neighbors could be made to see what is at stake, Asian machinations and all, cooperation need not be so far-fetched a notion.
It may even seem practical. Under the guidance of our former leader, Master Louis Soir, we once strove to unite the fractious city-states of Eorzea. I dare say that experience shall be of use in your endeavor.
We should be glad of your wisdom.
For the record, I would have been in favor of this plan even if it hadn't been my grandfather's, but I have to ask, how will we secure the time to carry it out? Not that anyone has forgotten, but the Garleans have airships. Lots and lots of airships. Should they catch wind of our plan, they could send an armada to overwhelm us before our alliance had even begun to take shape.
Not if we deny them access to the skies. During our time in the Burn, the Warrior of Light and I chanced upon some Allagan ruins.
Oh?
Oh.
As such ruins go, they were not particularly unusual. But something about the surrounding land struck me as odd. Faint though it was, its ethereal residue was uncannily similar to that of Azizlar. Identical, in fact. For locations so far removed to share a single etheric signature is all but impossible. I conclude, therefore, that the Allagans created the floating continent with land taken from the Burn.
While that is a most intriguing theory, I fail to see what relevance it has to Dorma's defense.
Azizlar was enclosed in a powerful energy barrier, impenetrable even to an Agrias-class battleship. It occurred to me that those ruins may have enjoyed similar protection. I have no proof, but the Warrior of Light did report seeing a structure resembling other known Allagan field generators.
All right. But even if we could put up such an energy barrier, it surely wouldn't extend beyond the limits of the Burn. So what's to stop the Garleans flying around it?
Fuel. The Dalmascan capital, Rabanasta, was a key imperial refueling point in the east. By laying waste to it as a lesson to the rest, the Empire greatly hindered its own operations in the region. If an imperial fleet were to advance upon Doma, it would now have little choice but to travel, as the crow flies, over the burn.
I see.
A word of caution. Even assuming the generator still functions, raising a barrier of such a scale will require a prodigious amount of energy. And few places are so bereft of suitable crystals as the burn.
A source of energy. Tell me, did the Allagans make a habit of launching things into the sky?
A curious question. Besides Aziz's law, I know of only one other notable instance. The Red Moon Dalamud, whose fall triggered the calamity.
Just the 2 occasions, you say? Then I believe I may have a solution to our energy problem.
You do?
I may. To find out for sure, we would need to visit the Azim Steppe. Which would, I now see, present the perfect opportunity to discuss an alliance with the Zayla tribes. How very neat. What say you then? Shall we see whither this road leads?
Sure. A power in slumber. Determination and critical hit. That's not bad. Direct hit and determination. It's also okay. Crit and direct hit. Ooh, that's even better. It is settled then. I will journey to the Azim Steppe with the Scions. Yukiri and Hakuro, I leave our other neighbors to you. My apologies, but I won't be joining you. I am no aetherologist, and what skills I do possess are unlikely to be of any great use to the mission. But more importantly, it seems to me that the ruins and the burn warrant attention. And so, while you are away securing an energy source, I will engage our friends at Garland Ironworks to undertake a complete overhaul of the field generators. We'll need them in good working order if our plan is to succeed. I trust there are no objections. Have a care in the burn. Have care on the steppe. From what I hear, the Xyla like fighting with friends almost as much as foes. Good luck. You got me. Just the 3 of us then. Very well. Shall we make for first reunion? So this is the Azim step. The tales do not do it justice. If you think the view is impressive here, wait until you reach higher ground. Actually, seeing as it's your first visit, permit me to show you my favorite spot.
I will never tire of this vista. The endless fields, the boundless skies. 'Tis a sight to make a man forget his cares.
But not his purpose, I trust. Might this be a fitting moment to tell us what we are doing here?
Of course. During my time with the mole, I learned some few myths of this land. One goes thus. In the distant past, when all seemed doomed, a wayfaring soul came unto the steppe. Venturing into the northern crag, he received of Nama a sliver of her essence, a shard of the shining moon, and with it clove the tainted land from the earth. The end thus averted, to these fields did the wayfaring soul return, and venturing once more into the northern crag, he buried the shard, and made unto the heavens an offering of blood.
A tainted land cloven from the earth and an offering of blood to the heavens. Azizlar and Dalamud.
That was my thinking, yes.
Huh.
And you believe that yonder mountains hide an artifact possessed of sufficient power to raise Azizlar up to the heavens? I suppose that might suffice.
Worth a closer look, would you say?
I would.
From here we shall travel to Molelo. There we may ask Serena about the particulars of the myth and raise the matter of an alliance with the rulers of the steppe. That's a mammoth. I thought that was actually going to be like a... Yen, Hero, I'm glad of your visit and the opportunity to welcome a new friend. How may we serve you? There's a matter I would discuss with the Bowl. It concerns not only the peoples of the steppe, but of every land in the Far East. A shard of the shining moon left behind by a wayfaring soul, and you need this to protect our lands. I do. My friends and I wish to find the shard and ascertain the extent of its power. Will you tell me more of the place where it lies buried, this northern crag? If that is your wish. In the mountains to the north there is a cavern called the House of the Crooked Coin. Inside this cavern are pillars of stone that legend holds to be the source of Nama's power. There I believe you will find what you seek. Ah yes, I know the place. 'Tis a brisk walk from here, and what are your thoughts of an alliance? Should the Empire return, our lands will be engulfed in a storm of conflict, whether we will it or no. If we do not stand together, we will fall apart. This I believe with all my heart, however. Among the tribes of the steppe, there are those who revere Nama above all else. To them, the pillars are sacred and not to be disturbed. Should you proceed as you propose, such tribes are like to spur an alliance, prompting others to follow their example. That is my concern. But it is by no means certain that the pillars will provide the power you seek. Ere you risk the ire of the followers of Nama, might you not first visit the House of the Crooked Coin? If all is as you hope, you may then consider how best to earn their blessing. I thank you for your counsel. We will do as you suggest. I have no desire to give offense to those with whom I would join hands. Thank you for your understanding. Though the mole may reign over the steppe today, this decision will shape the days to come, and we would not force others into war against their will. Nor we. 100-fold stronger are they who choose to fight of their own accord. The Will of the Moon. Seems the time has come to put my skills to use. Pray lead the way to the House of the Crooked Coin.
Such an abundance of ether.
Are we in luck?
We are. This is an Allagan artifact, most likely built to regulate the flow of ether. I strongly suspect the ancients used it to stem the flow from here to the burn. That would explain how they were able to untether what became Azys La from its surroundings. But were we to throw open the floodgates, the resultant deluge would surely be sufficient to raise our wall. And in restoring the flow, we may also restore life to the wasteland.
What is it?
While the device itself harbors a surfeit of ether, the opposite is true of the surrounding area. An effect of regulation, perhaps. A similar phenomenon seemed to be occurring in Doma. Whatever the explanation, the answer will not reveal itself here. We have seen what we needed to see. Let us return to Mol Ilo.
Man. This is kind of another song I wish I had. The Azim Step. Oh, there's a Vista. You know what? Should probably Vista out the Red Mage. Nope. Yay. XPs. Hey, Lapras. You found that which you seek, then. Great indeed is the Dusk Mother's power. If not, less will suffice to protect our land. The blessing of the other tribes must now be sought. Of course, but to which tribe should we appeal? There are many who worship Nama, but none are so fervent in their faith as the Dotharal. Their consent shall be the key. The Dotharal. Lee spoke of them. A warlike tribe possessed of unique customs and beliefs. I sense their cooperation will not be easily won. Nay, but it will be well worth the effort. The Dotharal fear nothing, death least of all, and our alliance would be greatly strengthened by their presence. Let us go to Dotharal Ka and treat with their Khatun, Sadu. I actually kind of like Sadu. I think she's hilarious. She's like overbearing in her mentality. Morn Kerbal Banner. You do not have anything that I could be used as a I'm gonna go all the way to the southwest. Hey, I never got Doro Ilo. Probably should go get that one. Karata. It was kind of funny when you do it right as you take off. Oops. You again. Other matters demand our time, Khan. Unless it is a battle you seek. Alas, not. Quite the opposite, in fact. Talking, always talking. You say the pillars hold great power? Of course they do. They are the source of Nama's strength. To the Deltharo, no place is more sacred, and we will make ash of any who would defile it. Though I see this is not your wish. You see the wisdom of our proposition, then. You will join hands with us? I said nothing of joining hands. You wish to wield Nama's power to defend these lands, and this I will allow. But for leaving the step to fight the men in iron, I would have something in return. Namely battle with you, Khan. The Nadam ended ere it began. I would face you again alone without distractions. Defeat me, prove yourself the stronger, and you shall have the Deltharal as your allies. Surely these are agreeable terms. Well, this is a not wholly unexpected turn of events, though I had assumed I would be the one required to fight. Alas, the Khatun has made her choice. Shall we dance? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Ha! Shall be a battle the steppe shall not soon forget. Ah, already my soul burns brighter. Prepare yourself, Khan, and await me outside the Ka. I will gather my witnesses and join you anon. Try not to break her in half too hard. Apparently, I didn't get the card from here. The Will of the Moon.
Yes! This spot shall serve as well as any. I shall enjoy this Khan.
Is this truly necessary? Have you no peaceable way of making decisions?
Speak not of peace. You stand before proud warriors of the Dathal. In the heat of battle do our souls burn brightest. We lay low the strong that we may rise higher. That is our way. The way of might. There is no other.
Oh, they do not want for conviction.
Indeed. It's what makes them such dangerous enemies. And such useful allies.
Enough talk! It is time to fight!
I'm absolutely gonna wreck your face. Alright, get ready for this. Oh, she went down too fast. Oops. Just completely skipped that part. I'm not skipping this part though.
In death do our souls sing! In death do our souls sing!
I guess I gotta take her down.
In death do our souls sing!
There we go.
Yes! Yes! Not since the Nardum has my soul burned so! Come! We have only just begun!
Enough! You were not granted leave to set the steppe ablaze.
Well, well, the sun has come out to play.
Be gone, Moonstruck Oranir! I am busy!
Fool of a Dothal! Have you forgotten the face of your master already? The sun will never set! From his seat on high, he reigns over all, now and forever. Yet what should he find here but a battle to determine the fate of the steppe. A battle waged without his blessing. This will not stand. You, Doman! You who come to petition the warriors of this land, forget that all Nama's children are wards of the Orinir. As first among my brothers, your petition is mine alone to judge.
These words are as wind from a horse's backside. Plentiful, but your axe sings more sweetly. Let her speak for you.
Insolent child. You will learn your place!
Forgive me, Brother Magni, but we have an arrangement with the Dothal. We will not abide any interruptions.
So be it. The sun will pass judgment on all. Didakul, join me.
Oh, who am I playing? Oh, I play myself, I guess.
The sun is in good company. We may dance alone.
Beg not for mercy, for you will have none. Bear witness to the power and the glory of Azim!
Constantly at each other's throats like rabid dogs. Gods, I'm turning into her. I have not the patience for this. But if we must fight, let us at least be brief. Come.
Oh, I play as Justola this time? Huh. Oh. My bad. Oops.
Bow down before me!
Oh shit. Oh, I'm out of MP.
Bow down before me!
Mark well and learn! be about it.
One of these, huh? Oh, cool. Limit break time. Is it me or did her little casting look like the Sending from Final Fantasy X?
Never have I felt such bliss in defeat. 'Twas a battle to burn soul and flesh to ash. We Dothal will lend you our strength as promised. Narma's power is yours to wield. What does the sun say to that?
The sun is not driven by base motives such as yours. But they have been judged and found worthy. It is the way of the Oranir to accord recognition and respect to the strong. You have made sufficient proof of your strength. The sun shall answer your call.
You have our thanks. We are glad to call you allies.
You? By what are you called?
Y'shtola, why?
Are you my Nama?
I beg your pardon?
In battle, you shone with all the majesty of the full moon's light. Your healing touch, the embodiment of the Dusk Mother's love. Long had I wondered if my Nama might not be a woman of the steppe. Beholding you, I am all but certain.
This guy is so tragic.
Now, look into my eyes. Could it be? Could you be?
I am. Not interested, little son. Try again when you've become a man.
Y'shtola. Oh. One of my favorite characters ever.
Little?
Little?
Little son! Little son! Does it pain you, little son? Crave you salve to soothe the ache? Fire to sear the wound in your heart?
Enough of this.
We have wasted enough time here. Siren awaits for word of our success.
She just walks right in the center of the battlefield. I love it. She's like, forget it. You had not only to contend with Sadu, but Magnai, too. Such a fierce battle that must have been. Yet here you stand, triumphant. Having passed such a test, they could not well deny you their allegiance. The mole will make no such demands. Weak though we are, we will gladly stand with you. The steppe is our home, and we will defend it with all our being. You have my heartfelt thanks. Of all the tribes of the steppe, there is none I would rather have at my side. God's willing, many more will rally to our cause. I shall send you word when we have answers from all the tribes. I cannot thank you enough, Serena. None of this would have been possible without you. The call. Endure. We have the requisite consent. 'Tis time to put Nama's power to use. If the Aether flows as planned, all that remains is to have the Ironworks engineers do their work at the ruins. Come, let us return to the House of the Crooked Coin. You know, I have half a mind to actually use some coin to buy the requisite materials. Can I actually make it, is the question. Oh, I can, but I need the battle craft. Well, let's see. I have Spoken Blood. I don't have Terminus Putty. I don't have a Crag Heart. I've got one Battlecraft 3. And I got none of those. I have to make a lot of purchasing. I shall begin at once. You may wish to step back. The next time I gotta go to a new zone, I might port back to Gridania and see if I can actually get it for cheap. The pieces.
Did it work?
It did. Ether may flow freely to the burn once more.
Huh. Do not pretend to understand what you did, Y'shtola, but you did it. Thanks to you and Hero, of course, we have taken a momentous step towards securing our defenses. Now, as much as I believe the rest is in order, we should probably make haste back to the Enclave. Agreed, the others may already have returned from their missions, and I would know how things stand. As would I. Without further ado, then. Perfect timing. We're heading back to Gridania for a minute. Forgot what it was called. Battlecraft. They're extremely cheap. I need 9 of those. They have 1, right? Yep. Jade Chatterbox has it. Then I had Spoken Blood, which is on Byron Broombeard. Alright, so I have enough Spoken Blood. I'm gonna need Terminus Putty, which requires tawny latex and filtered water. I have 2 in the saddlebag, and I have no tawny latex. The crag hearts are kind of expensive. And Demi-Materia of Crag is not that bad. I need 3 of them though. Oop, not Demolune. $24,000 for 1. We'll do it. So that means the only thing I need to do now is I need to get the Terminus Putty. So 10 of those means I need 30 latex and I need 8 more filtered water. I'm getting kind of annoyed looking at this axe on my back. And this is probably one of the best I can get for now until I get actual artifact weapons or relics. For now. I need 30 of these. And then I need 8 of these. can make 10. Yep. Oh, crud muffins. That tells me I haven't really been on this class. I need to fix these. Alright, so basic touch. Master's Mend, Hasty Touch, Rapid Synthesis, Observe, Veneration, Tricks of the Trade, Innovation, Great Strides, Standard Touch, Waste Not, Want Not To, Viragot's Blessing. Quality. Careful Synthesis. Advance. Reflect. Increases quality. Only used. Well, put that over there. Delicate Synthesis, Intensive Trained Eye. Trained Perfection, and there's another skill that I should be having. Nope. There's another one. There's another move that I should have. Hope that works for me. Oh. Well. That's going to give me 30 blocks, but oh well. Nine. Should give me more than enough Terminus putty to do this. Yep. Oops, what am I doing? Yay, I have it. I'm gonna borrow a glamour prism. Thank you, guildies. Now I'm gonna have all this extra junk. Where did the... Oh, there's the terminus putty. It's down there. Alrighty. Yay. It even has a particle effect. Alright. Cool. And if you notice, it's the same axe that the Oronir guy used. Little Sun. Except mine has a nice glow to it. Lord Hien is expecting you. May I show you in? Yes, please do. Judging by your triumphant expressions, I take it all went well on the Azim step. Indeed, we have secured a suitable source of energy for the barrier. Good. Tataro and I have commissioned Garland Ironworks to ensure that the field generators function as they should. A team of engineers stand ready to set out for the burn at a moment's notice. You need only say the word. And thank you for engaging their services on our behalf. The minutiae of the arrangement you may leave to me. Which just leaves the small matter of our alliance. So, Yugiri and Hakuro, how fared you with our neighbors? My lord, all the factions we approached are in agreement that the Empire poses a threat, and many responded positively to talk of an alliance. From Ingashi and Sui no Sato, however, we received outright rejections. The former will not break its treaty with the Empire, and the latter will not involve itself in conflict. Just as we expected, then. Well, there's not to be done about it. We must focus on the rest. To each of the nations that were amenable to an alliance, I will personally send a missive. And once I have attended to that, I believe we will have done everything we can to fortify Doma's defenses, for the time being at least. All of which means I may leave for the meeting in Alamigo with a lighter heart. Yugiri, Hakuro, if you'd be so kind as to hold the fort in my absence. My friends, we could not have achieved so much in so little time without your help. For that I give you my heartfelt thanks. Till the meeting then. I took the liberty of asking Thancred to attend as well. He should have arrived in the Alamigan quarter by now. Now let's not keep him waiting, shall we? I was gonna wait until I could stomp Titan Extreme by myself, but it wasn't that expensive. Y'shtola has told me all, and I duly told Urianger and Kryl. Kryl in particular was concerned about Alphino, but I assured her that everything that can be done is being done. She agreed to continue with her own tasks for the time being on the condition that I can contact her the moment there is any development. So that leaves 4 of us to attend the council. Our involved is here to assist with security, incidentally, though the poor lad seems altogether too distracted for the task. Another one missing Alphino, I expect. But it's almost time. As soon as you are ready, present yourself to the guardsmen at the palace entrance. I shan't be far behind. The signs of the 7th dawn. Welcome to Alamigo. The Alliance leaders have already arrived. May I show you to the meeting chamber? Upon proceeding into the royal palace, several cutscenes will play in a sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Yes, I'm ready. Let's do it.
Mistress Lys, Commander Aldin, it gives me great pleasure to formally welcome the city-state of Alamigo to the Eorzean Alliance.
The pleasure is ours, Your Grace. I know I speak for all Alamegans when I say that we are glad of this chance to stand with our comrades of the Alliance.
And we for our part are glad indeed to be able to welcome friends both old and new.
Lord Hien of Doma, at your service. Pray, accept my heartfelt thanks for your generous invitation.
Nay, 'tis we who must thank you for journeying so far. And 'twould be remiss of me not to acknowledge the part the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have played in bringing all of us together. In times of great unrest, you and yours have been our constant companions, without whom we would not be here.
Many times over.
With apologies to Lord Hien and Mistress Alize, it occurs to me that we have not gathered in this way since that fateful day in Uldar.
The day I lost my arm and my freedom. As I lay in my cell, never did I dream that I would one day be given the chance to represent my homeland at this council. I would not even be alive had you not plucked me from the jaws of death. You, Yugiri, and Alphino. Would that the lad could be with us.
I too owe my presence here to Alphino, in so many ways. Until such time as he returns, I mean to carry on his good work as best I can.
Come, friends, let us leave the past in the past and turn our eyes to the future. My Lord Hien, pray, tell us how things stand in the East.
Having heard the rumors of dissent in Garlemald, I dared to dream of a peaceable solution.
The Empire will not so easily change its ways. If the Garleans have a mind to take back Doma and Alamigo, we'll be hard-pressed to stop them, even with the might of 6 nations.
I kind of would wish I had her hairstyle for my Mikote.
But while we lack the strength to fight the tide, a course may yet present itself, if we read the winds aright.
The winds suggest but one course to me. One which leads from the sea unto the river and thence to the source of all our woes.
The Ascians.
Indeed. All here have felt their blighted touch. It was the bringers of chaos who nurtured the Archbishop's tyrannical ambitions. They who bestowed upon him the secrets of summoning, as they have so many others before and since. And while they remain, we shall know no peace.
Our objective is clear. The question is how to achieve it. That our enemy parades about in Xenos' skin poses problems in itself, but ere we get to them, how are we to infiltrate the Empire and get close enough to strike?
While I see the wisdom in targeting the Ascians, an assassination attempt on Garlean soil would do little to aid our cause, even were it to succeed. It's time we used our enemy's preferred tactic: subterfuge.
You have an idea? Speak your mind, Master Thancred. None here know the enemy better than the Scions, and you mayhap best of all. Whatever it is you propose, we will give it fair hearing. On that you have my word.
Very well, Admiral. My proposal is thus. We dispatch the shinobi to Imperial territory. There, They sow the rumor that the Crown Prince perished in the battle for Alamigo, and that the man parading around is in fact a corpse inhabited by a servant of darkness.
Well, it does have the ring of truth about it. And were the Garleans to learn that their future ruler is a puppet, the Empire would be shaken to the core.
But at the risk of sounding stupid, would they actually believe such an unlikely story? I didn't.
Ordinarily not. But prior to his miraculous recovery, rumors of Xenos' death had already begun to circulate around the Empire. Ultimately, however, what the masses believe is not our chief concern. Our true objective is to create an opening for rival factions within Garlemald to exploit.
Just as a war of succession erupted in the wake of Emperor Solus's death.
A war which raged until but recently, plunging the Imperial House into disarray as nephew and uncle grappled for the throne. It is no coincidence that one of Varus's first acts as Emperor was to name Xenos heir apparent, family feuds being so tiresome when armies are involved. Not all welcomed his choice of successor, however. There is no shortage of individuals who aspire to the throne, who would jump at any chance to seize power. The news that Xenos is not only dead, but a puppet to diabolical forces, would be too enticing to ignore.
The Empire would not be quick to recover from a second war of succession.
I am no stranger to infiltrating Imperial territory. With a team of operatives gathered from among the Alliance's finest, the plan should have a reasonable chance of success.
Doma already has shinobi in place throughout the provinces. We stand ready to act, and act we must. What say you all?
I'm for Master Thancred's proposal. We shine a light upon the Ascian and test the Empire's unity. 'Twas his plot that scuttled Doma's negotiations, was it not? Why then, if we can eliminate him, there may yet be a chance for peace. Let us wage this war of subterfuge, that we may one day lay down our arms. Gods know we never will while the Ascians remain.
Uh-oh.
That way. Sora. History must be changed.
I don't understand.
Looms a calamity. Ahead looms light, expunging all form and life. Twin dooms only you can forestall. Only you.
What's the matter?
There's a voice.
Oh yeah, this part.
Spies in our midst?
Nay, I sense no such presence.
Let expanse contract. Eon become instant. Throw wide the gates that we may pass.
Is it over?
And
Master
Thancred.
Thancred!
12 for Fend. Bear him to a private chamber. Have every healer make ready. Swiftly!
Master Thancred remains in slumber. Though his vital signs appear stable, he's unresponsive.
What could have done this? And why just him and not the others?
I'm afraid we could not identify the cause, my lady. Our examinations revealed no wounds, nor the presence of any poisonous substances.
Gods, that only makes it worse. You're to let us know the moment there's any change, all right?
Thank you for coming. Knowing Thancred, he would apologize for being otherwise engaged at so crucial a juncture.
In gifting us a course of action, Thancred sowed the seed of all that is to follow. We have but to nurture it as best we can. To him, I would say, rest easy, that he may wake to enjoy the fruits of our labors. Now, the matter of the mysterious voice must not be forgotten. Will you tell me exactly what happened?
Alize and I heard a voice in the moments before Thancred collapsed. It was accompanied by a severe headache, as if something were clutching at our minds. Did you experience the same thing?
More or less.
So, in between the voice and the pain, you felt as if you were somewhere else entirely?
Your testimony confirms my suspicion. That which you experienced was, I believe, your soul being plucked from your flesh. Called.
Called?
I myself examined Thancred. Reach out as I may, I could not sense in him the spark of life that is his soul. That Thancred alone was stricken so is likely due to his heightened sensitivity to the effects of ether, a consequence of his prior possession by the Ascian La Hebrea. The owner of the voice, whoever it may be, reached out to you, called your souls, and in so doing, caused you and yours such pain.
But if that's true, where exactly are we being called to?
I know not. Yet one thing is plain. Whoever waits for you on the other side is possessed of a power unlike any I have ever known.
Forgive us, Lys, but may we leave Thancred in your care for a time?
As if you had to ask. I may not be a scion anymore, but I'm no less a friend. Don't worry. I'll see to it that Thancred's well looked after. Just focus on solving this mystery, all right?
Thank you, Lys. As the Elder Seedseer says, 'tis no ordinary individual we are dealing with. Nor can we discount the possibility of Ascian involvement.
Whoever or whatever is behind this, the sooner we find out, the better.
Oh, looks like we lost another scion. I just tried to call Orion J on his link pearl. He didn't respond, but I dare to hope that he possesses some knowledge we do not. Ah, Orion J. Something happened during the meeting. Thancred's collapsed. The disembodied voice suddenly started... What? But that's... We should talk about this in person. Alright, we'll meet you there. That was Orion J. He heard the voice too. In Thanalin. We alone were afflicted at the meeting. I had my suspicions, but if the voice also spoke to Orion J, there could be little doubt. The scions were targeted specifically. By whom and to what end is the question, one to which we must find an answer with all possible haste. I learned the Endure emote. Prelude and Violet. Orion agreed to meet us at the Rising Stones. If any of the others heard the voice, we'll find out soon enough. Good luck. I should get back to the meeting with the Elder Seedseer, but if there's anything I can do, anything at all, you must let me know, alright? Promise me. Right, let's be on our way. Yep, cutscene.
Urianger! Gods, it's good to see you.
Would that our meeting were under happier circumstances. I judged the voice sufficient cause for concern even before you sent word of its effect on our comrade.
You heard it too, then?
Aye. And all but certainly at the selfsame instant. Alas, pained as I was, I could make little sense of what few words did then reach mine ears.
Who do you think is responsible? Could this be the Ascians doing?
That I cannot say. Not when so little is known. Ere I indulge in speculation, I would examine Thancred with mine own eyes.
To Alamigo, then, without further delay.
One other thing. During my visit to the Far East, I observed a strange phenomenon.
Thou referrest, I presume, to the localized reduction in etheric density.
Well, that spares me the trouble of an explanation. Yes, I noted precisely that at two apparently unconnected locations. I take it the phenomenon is not limited to the Far East.
Indeed not. Of late, our agents charged with surveilling the beast tribes have spoken of little else. In every corner of the realm, they tell of places in which the ether hath grown thin. Naturally, my suspicions first turned to primal activity, but the areas thus affected betray no evidence of summoning. I must confess to being quite perplexed.
If the same phenomenon is being observed in multiple locations on opposite sides of the world, we may safely discount regional factors. Needless to say, this warrants further investigation.
Indeed, I shall make it my task to.
Uh-oh.
The voice. It calleth to me once more.
I hear it too.
Only you. Only you.
No! Ishtola! Urianger!
Throw wide the gates.
Right. I think we just lost two more.
No. No, this can't be happening!
Yep.
Y'shtola! Urianger! Open your eyes! Open your eyes, I beg you! Say something! Anything! Not again. Please, not again.
Forgive me, that was an unseemly display. It happened before your very eyes, my lady. None here would have behaved any differently. We have borne the two of them to a private chamber, but tell me, is it true that Master Thancred languishes in the like state in Alamigo? I'm afraid so. Though given the circumstances, it would seem best to observe them together. I will send word the least that he should be brought here. Take heart, my lady. The world is full of scholars and knowledgeable folk of every persuasion. Someone out there is bound to know what ails our comrades and how it may be cured. Thus will we rouse them, no matter what. That we will, Hori, that we will. First things first, our comrades will have questions. May I ask that you explain the situation to them? I must attend to a private matter. Oh, I promised I'd visit someone in Limsa Lominsa. He's been waiting at Maelstrom Command for a while now. You know, he should come along too. I think he'd be glad to see you. Alright. Unfortunately, I gotta leave this here. Thank you all for watching. This has been part 101 of my live stream playthrough for Final Fantasy XIV. If y'all liked it, give me a thumbs up and hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel if not a subscriber. Keep up with the content. Comment down below. Tell me what you think about the game and my gameplay. No spoilers, please. And I'll see you in the next video. Catch you then. Later.